Looking to transform your family game nights? At Perfectly Picked Games, we specialize in family games that bring everyone closer. Our games aren't just fun. Kids and teens will learn how to take turns, develop basic strategy skills, and understand the thrill of winning and grace of losing. With our exclusive gift of games, you can give months of gaming excitement to your family. Choose a 3-month or 6-month gift, and we'll deliver hand-picked family games to your doorstep every month. And here's the best part. Right now, you can use the promo code GOLDENMOJO and receive 20% off your selected plan. Don't miss out on this exclusive offer. Use promo code GOLDENMOJO and save 20% today at Perfectly Picked Games.
Welcome to the United States Paranormal Podcast. Sit down and buckle up for an enlightening ride through everything cryptid, creepy, and paranormal.
Hello, all of my paranormal freaks out there. It is Golden J, and I'm hanging out with
The Rocket Ship.
and
J-Dub and Biscuit.
and today we've got one of our, I don't know, I love how this worked out. This guest today was a listener who reached out, and we've become really good friends with her, and she has done stories with us before, and I just love it when she's on, and I love hearing from her when either it's a text message or a phone call or an email. We want to welcome back Larissa.
Woo-hoo! Give her my number, okay? Give her my number. Yeah.
You want me to give her your number? I will.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Oh, it's just random timing, and I love it. I love it every time I get it.
I'm good at random too.
I can text her on her birthday instead of texting you.
That's true. It's true.
That is true.
It's true. But now I got to thinking about it. I'm not sure I want to share.
Too bad.
Oh. Okay.
Don't make me write you up.
Can't be said to Golden J.
Well, welcome back. Welcome back to the United States Paranormal. It's so good to see you. Like I said, we come. It's pretty often that we text, or some days I'll be like, I wonder what Larissa's doing, and I haven't bothered you because you have actually been in the middle of a giant move, leaving your home in KC to move a little bit south to get away from the hubbub.
Yeah.
And,
from 500,000 people to like 350.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm enjoying it. I love it so much.
You're damn close to living in Indiana right there, girl. Watch out.
Yeah. Yep. Small town living. I'm okay with it.
Now, your house up in KC, you guys were like in a housing addition that was just like off of the highway too, wasn't it? Didn't you say like you could just hear cars constantly while you were there?
Oh yeah. Yeah. So it was really close to 435, and in the wintertime you could actually see the highway. So yeah, it was just, I was used to it for so long. And then one day I remember my husband stepping outside and he's like, it's loud out here. And I'm like, always loud. Constantly. You don't realize. You do. You get used to it, and then all of a sudden you get tired of it and you're like, yeah, it's freaking loud. I'm done. I'm done with this.
So, what do you do? Finally put in his hearing aids?
Oh wow.
Dug the wax out or something.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's honestly, that's how like he decided, like he was done and he was ready to move out of Kansas City, because he was like, I'm done. And I'm like, don't know what you're talking about, babe, but what? He's like, I'm ready to move. And I'm like, great. Okay. Sure.
Let's do this.
And that was kind honestly how it started. And we started putting everything in storage, and um, eventually we found a house kind of close to work, but out of the city.
Nice. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. It's so much better.
And Jeremy said you sent an email about something going on in the house?
Yeah. So J-Dub posed the question in an episode of your guys's, and she's like, I hope she didn't move into a haunted house. And I was like, well, funny thing you should ask. It's not haunted, I don't think. However, about a couple weeks after we moved in, I was getting ready for bed. I went to the spare bathroom and I was brushing my teeth and doing all that. This house is only like 5 or 6 years old. Okay, so it's got new cabinetry, new drawers. The ones that are kind of weighted, and you gotta kind of pull and push them closed. They don't just kind of fall open on their own, or they're not rickety.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's about 6 drawers in the bathroom, and at the time I was only using like maybe 4 of them. And brushed my teeth, put my toothbrush back down in the drawer, and I shut the light off, went to bed, and Jason comes down 5 minutes later, not even 5 minutes later, and he's like, "Is there some reason that all of your drawers are open in your bathroom?" Like he was almost griping at me, and I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" He's like, "Your drawers in the bathrooms are all open," and I'm like, "No, are you sure?" All of them were open, and it's not a habit of mine. I don't do that. And like I said, I only use about 4 of them, but all of them were open like 3 to 4 inches. And I tried every which way I could to explain that. And I couldn't, because like I said, new house, new drawers. No, I mean, it would have had to have been really good suction in the house, like if a window was open. But yeah, I don't know. I think somebody was just coincidentally passing through and they were lost.
I could
Somebody
see
was
that.
look, somebody was looking for something. I don't know what they were looking for though.
My husband calls those cabinet gnomes
Oh my gosh.
because all the cabinets in our kitchen, the drawers are open, or the cabinet door is open because
And
I open them and I don't shut them. It's
and
not
your
a ghost. Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't and nothing like that has happened since.
Hmm.
And
Do you have any mirrors on an outside exterior wall?
outside exterior wall. I don't think so. I don't know. I have to think about that one, Jada. However, Jason, for whatever reason, he put up 2 little mirrors like in our mudroom, and they were kind of across from each other.
Mm.
And I was like, "You got to fix that."
Can't do that.
I was like, "You're going to create a portal," and he said, "He's like, it's all right. Alicia will take care of it. It's fine." Because in the email, I also sent a picture. I don't know if you guys seen that, but I sent a picture of Alicia the doll, and then me and Jason. So Alicia the doll's home is up in the mudroom.
Mm.
Don't know why that's where Jay decided to put her. So she's there.
Okay.
Yeah.
She made the trip. She didn't stay in the old house.
Oh, gosh, no, he was not going to leave her.
Well, I mean, she kind of is part of the family.
Now, I still won't. I still don't touch her, and I try not to put too much into her.
I mean, you got to pay attention to her, because if you don't, then she'll get lonely and then she'll act out.
Yeah,
She'll wake up in your bed next to you.
she does that's it. She has a name. She name and I acknowledge her from time to time, and that's where we stand. We're cool.
Everything's
You
good.
can stay
Everything's
out
fine.
there. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Exactly.
I love it. I love it. I'm actually, I'm excited that there's not anything else that happened. That was kind of a one-off, and I mean, it's one of those things that it could have been, a little shaky shake that you didn't feel that just kind of opened it up or whatever. So, as long as they're not continuous things going on in the house, I think it'll be all right.
6 drawers shook open.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Earthquake.
I have stumbled through the house with my big fat ass and have gotten things to move. So I'm just saying.
Serious though, you gotta give him a little poll for him to come open. You do. I don't know I don't know what happened in that bathroom. It wasn't me.
I'm just trying to help you debunk it. I'm just trying to help.
Is it those easy close ones where like you shut it and it just is like, shoo?
No, you gotta definitely give him a push. Yeah, you gotta give him a pull and a push.
Well,
you're
I'm thinking that Team Tejas needs to come down there and investigate.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, you never know.
We're going to Kansas City, baby. Kansas City, here we come.
Come on.
Well, it is so good to have you back on the show. Like I said, we love it when you're here and love when I hear from you. And you have actually put together a story for us.
I did.
Yay. I'm excited.
Well, we are excited. Love it when you put together stories.
It's not a very long one, but it was good. I like those stories where you get a public place and people can actually go and visit and not,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
As you can tell, Biscuit's excited too.
Listen, that has got to be the cutest thing ever. She is completely sprawled out, and any minute now she's going to start snoring.
Or she's going to be howling.
She's so distracting.
Just a live stream of Biscuit.
Hey, listen, I watched a Twitch the other day that had 1,000 people watching of a girl sleeping. So, I mean, I'd much rather watch Shasta sleep.
That's weird.
Me too.
Watching.
There was 1,000 people watching this girl sleep. Sleep. Her title on there was sleeping.
Was she
with her butt in the air?
Was she naked or something?
No, she had.
You were watching it too. You were one of those 1,000 people.
I was. You're not wrong. But mine wasn't like, it was like 30 seconds at most because I was flabbergasted at the fact that this is something that people watch and that many people were watching it, and I was just like, and I was reading the bio comment stuff at the bottom, and it just said sleeping, and I'm like, no shit, this is what people.
Well, people buy farts in a jar.
Oh my gosh.
Well, yeah, well, don't distract from Kelly's new side hustle. So just she's farting in jars in the dock. It's just really fucking weird.
That's okay.
All right, Larissa, the floor is yours. We will stop making fun of Kelly and all of her personalities, and we'll let you have at it.
Okay. All right. We're going to sunny Florida. Okay. Somewhere where there's white sandy beaches and where you can sweat your balls off. Okay. All right.
Wait,
not old people.
It's got balls.
Hey, it's Florida, guys. That's all that happens in Florida. Okay. All right. So the Audubon House in Tropical Gardens is located at 205 Whitehead Street in Key West, Florida. It was constructed between 1846 and 1849 and designed classic revival style with wide verandas to catch the tropical breezes, high ceilings, and large windows that bring light into every room. This amazing home is now a museum and offers the public a unique view of its galleries, lush gardens, and opportunities for weddings and other events. So before the Audubon House was ever a museum, it had been built for a residential living space by Captain John Hewling Geiger, for himself and his family. Captain Geiger was a pilot for Commodore Porter's West Indies Squadron. Porter established the first naval base in Key West in 1823. In his prime, Captain Geiger was also a master wrecker and took part in more salvage cases than any other captain. And the wrecking industry, which was closely regulated by federal courts, saved passengers, cargoes, and ships that strayed onto the coral reef. So the work was demanding and dangerous, but brought large financial rewards to the crews and the captains. And actually, a lot of the homes down in Key West, they were built by men in this type of profession. So after the Navy moved to Pensacola, Captain Geiger stayed in Key West. He married Lucretia Saunders around 1829, and they had 11 children, eight daughters, 3 sons. And for over a century, the Geigers and their descendants have lived on this property.
Sounds to me like they needed cable TV.
They for sure did. A hobby other than screwing.
Yeah, because it's Florida. You would think, go outside or something, right?
Go play in the street.
Those beaches.
Yeah, go to the beach. Yeah, it was right there. So yeah, there was actually there was a side note, and this is probably very false, but I'm going to say it anyway. There were tales of Captain Geiger actually being a pirate, because he was a pretty wealthy man, and there was a supposed tunnel in the cellar of the home for smuggling, goods in and out. But there was,
I could believe that in Key West.
Exactly, right. And their website, their actual website, told a lot of, this story, and I figured if it was true, they probably would have been the one to say so. But this was another source. I thought it was a cool little tidbit. I mean, because he could have been into something sketchy. I have no idea.
Right.
So
perfect place for it. I mean, right there in the
right.
Keys. I mean, yeah.
Only he knows.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So in 1832, the Geigers had a special visitor by the name of John James Audubon. He was an ornithologist and artist. John James Audubon had arrived in the Florida Keys in dry Tortugas and was immediately drawn to the Geiger home because of the tropical gardens and landscape on the property. It was unlike most of the Key West homes that were typically just on, sandy lots, very plain. And there he visited, and he created his depiction of the white-crowned pigeon, which appears to be sitting in a particular tree, which is called the Geiger tree. And it's kind of sad how he did his prints and his drawings. Unfortunately, by he would shoot the animal, and then he would pose it in a way that then he could draw it. So his drawings weren't of like his imagination, and he just, jotted them down. He actually did that to the animal, unfortunately. And that was how he created all of his work. But he was working on his Birds of America series. And during his stay in Florida, he identified 52 birds he'd never seen before, and he drew 18 of them. And so he spent about 2 to 3 months in Florida before moving on. After John James Audubon's stay, the Geigers carried on with life and had years of family gatherings, births, deaths, and marriages that were hosted in their home. And the last of Captain Geiger's descendants that lived in the home was his great-grandson, Captain William Bradford Smith. Captain Smith, he was a recluse who lived in the home for over 20 years without electricity, running water, or an indoor kitchen. So at the time of his death in 1956, the house, unfortunately, it was in disrepair with the windows shuttered and closed. In 1958, the home was slated to be demolished to make way for a gas station. Woohoo! That's when Mitchell Wolfson and his wife Frances stepped in. Their purchase and renovation actually sparked they sparked like a renovation movement in Key West, and it's really evident in the city's historic Old Town district. So the Wolfsons were influenced to initially buy the home because of the local folklore and its connection with John James Audubon. That's when they decided to turn it into a museum. So after a 2-year restoration, during which electricity was added to the home, the Audubon House Museum was opened. The museum is furnished with antiques dating to the first half of the 19th century and includes several items belonging to the Geiger family. Those can be found on the 3rd floor in the parlor with a painting of Captain Geiger himself. There's also they had a replica cookhouse in the gardens. So I would assume that's how they did their meals. And what is it, Captain Smith? It said that he didn't have that in the house. So I'm assuming that's where they still had the kitchen, if you will. So there's a replica cookhouse in the gardens, and it provided a lot of insight into what life was like in Key West in the mid-19th century. So besides the antique furnishings, the walls are actually decorated with 28 first editions of John James Audubon's works. So this is like valuing millions of dollars, right? Lots of money. Walls. Let's see. The Wolfson family continued to care for the property through nonprofit education organization called the Mitchell Wolfson Family Foundation. And this is the good part, okay? Because Captain Geiger took so much pride in his home when he was alive, it is said that he still does in the afterlife. According to museum staff, tour guides, and visitors, his spirit is regularly encountered in the house and gardens. His protective presence still watches over everything, a presence that isn't threatening, but definitely there. Many visitors come forward speaking of a distinguished-looking man in 19th century clothing that is seen in the upstairs window when the upper floor is known to be empty, in which is thought to be Captain Geiger himself. He's typically seen by staff in the morning and evening as if he's still following a normal routine that he would have had while he was alive. Visitors have encountered Captain Geiger inspecting the rooms and or examining the furniture. When spoken to, he doesn't answer, and when approached, he vanishes. Young children's voices and laughter have been captured by EDPs, and there have been sightings of a young girl on the 3rd floor. And incidentally, some of the most active places are the children's old rooms and or like their favorite hiding places. So some of them died of yellow fever, and I did read that one fell from the almond tree in the backyard. And there were some bones. Hold on, where am I at? I had it here. There were bones found of an infant toward the front of the property. And I actually tried to look into this a little bit. I did like a find a grave research or whatever, because I was trying to see like all the members of the family, and because I was interested in the kids. I was looking into like what happened to some of the young children, and
Right.
I couldn't find anything. All these adults that had passed away that I could see, yeah, they weren't kids. They were adults in their 40s to 60s. So I didn't get very far with that, but there was a website that had stated a few of these children died, and obviously from yellow fever. And like the rooms was a nursery for stuff like this. when everybody was sick. So because of that, like light bulbs will unscrew by themselves, and knocking and scratching noises are heard within the walls. And there's another spirit to inhabit the kids' space, and that's Hannah, one of the Wolfson's daughters. So many people pass that particular room hearing a little girl playing and frolicking around. The occasional tap or tug will occur, thought to be from Charles, the Geiger's youngest child. And I think that's possibly the one that fell from the tree. There's many pictures that people have taken just walking by the home at night, which have caught their ghostly occupants enjoying an evening on the porch. And their website actually has those pictures, so check it out, audubonhouse.org. They're really cool. Yep. They have a Meet Our Ghost page. So that's kind of what led me to do this one. Let's see. And visitors viewing the garden will occasionally smell tobacco, which was Captain Geiger's like preferred vice. Others will see a shadow figure that, when directly viewed, it vanishes. Photographs often taken in the garden will display anomalies such as mists, orbs, or shadow figures that weren't visible to the photographer at the time the picture was taken. Staff will report that when visitors behave inappropriately, touching things they shouldn't, being disrespectful, or attempting to take items, unexplained things happen. Objects move, alarms sound for no reason, or the offending visitor experiences a sudden compulsion to leave immediately. And on one memorable occasion, a visitor who attempted to pocket a small item from the house reportedly felt an icy hand grip his wrist. And when he looked down, no one was touching him. But the sensation was so strong and unpleasant that he immediately returned and left the property badly shaken.
Ghost police.
Exactly. So if you enjoy history and art, beautiful tropical gardens, and ghosts, check out the Audubon House and Tropical Gardens. Just remember to take a camera and apparently keep your hands in your pockets, because you're never alone in the Audubon House. Captain Geiger and his family will always be there to keep you company.
Nice.
That's it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
I mean, if you ever needed a reason to visit Key West, I mean, right there you go.
Why not? Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Go check out. And I heard the gardens are absolutely gorgeous. And I think Captain Geiger's wife was from the Bahamas. So a lot of that played into their personal life. And that's kind of why their house looked the way it did, and the gardens were the way they were, and what drew John James Audubon there in the first.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Shoot, I would go.
Yeah.
The house, I'm looking at pictures of it right now. The house is actually is gorgeous. It is.
Yeah.
It is pretty great.
Yeah.
Old school kind of plantation looking. I mean, really, especially for Key West, but
yeah, exactly. But yeah, if you type in ghost and the Audubon House, you'll actually there's also like a video or two on there, and it says something about a hair flip, but I couldn't catch it. Right. So you probably have to watch it later and check that out. As a ghost doing a hair or something, I have no idea. But you can see pictures, and yep, they're standing right there on the porch, just like
that is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, I can't imagine just strolling by. There's the old family hanging out on the porch.
My stepkids have been to Key West, I think 3 times now. The last just maybe 5 years. I'll have to ask them if they've been there. I mean, because I know they went to a garden somewhere.
Oh, okay.
So I'll have to ask them if they went there.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I know Gunnar and Sarah went there on their honeymoon, but I don't know that he was there.
Sure, it's pretty big.
Yeah.
So
Well, I don't know. Key West is
Yeah.
not that big, is it?
There's not a whole
I
lot
mean,
to do there.
Besides
no, I
drink.
yeah, hey, drink and sit on the beach. You
Right.
know, if I
Why
was
is the rum gone?
yeah, exactly. If I was on the beach, that's it. That's probably what I'd be doing. I'd just be sitting on the beach. I wouldn't get very far.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
same.
I wouldn't care.
No,
I think I
no.
wrote a song like that, sitting here with my toes in the sand. Remember that song?
Somebody wrote it.
yeah, somebody wrote it. Was
No,
it?
Ass in the sand.
I wrote one too. It was really
Oh,
good.
Okay.
It was really good. What
okay.
did I do with it? It's
Not kidding.
somewhere.
Sitting here with my toes in the sand and a nice cold drink in my left hand. Just wishing this day will never end.
I think it was Kidney Chet.
Yeah.
I think it was Kidney.
Zach
Yeah.
Brown Band. Toes
Oh,
in the
well.
water, ass in the sand.
Somebody wrote it. Somebody sang it.
I'm
That's
sitting with my toes in the sand and an ice cold
No.
drink in my other hand. That was our song.
goodness.
What's in your other hand then?
My wiener.
Ew! Gross.
Oh,
You had to ask.
hey,
You had to ask. Just saying. Had to ask.
Gross.
What else you gonna do?
he's not
You
mine.
knew.
Yes, I am. I'm
No.
all yours. Yes. Larissa, that was amazing. That was awesome.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Short, sweet, but liked it.
Now, for a little Shasta time, hold on.
She woke up.
The tail's a wagging
Wait, we'll watch.
and boom, boom. Oh, wow.
She shook the whole house.
Yeah, you can only watch that on Patreon at patreon.com/TUSOP. Like how I played that. That was pretty good.
That was.
Oh, look at my fancy butthole.
Oh, jeez. You can only see that on Patreon/TUSOP.
That would
Sign
be the
up.
dog's butthole.
Yeah, not J.
Yeah, the dog.
Oh,
Nope.
people just ran to the fucking Patreon. J Dub's showing her ball. Hold on.
Oh goodness.
Oh, here she goes. Hold on. There it is. You can't get any better than that. Oh,
No.
one more. One more. No, we're
No.
done. No, okay.
No.
We are
Oh,
just.
boy.
There's something wrong with us. I swear to God.
Really? Yeah.
Crazy.
Well,
That's
Larissa, we wish you the best of luck in the new house and the new job and all of those things that you guys got going on out there. And I definitely look forward to getting out and grabbing some lunch with you guys again this year during the
Absolutely.
football season. As always, I love your company, and I definitely would love to meet your husband. So,
He's a character.
would he fit right in?
Oh yeah, he's fun. He's a fun guy. He's not always the most social person, but I don't know. He's pretty interesting. Yeah, he's an interesting
I got
dude.
one of them too.
He is. I mean, absolutely. That sounds a lot like Sean. He's a lot of fun when he's comfortable.
Yeah,
If it's a bunch of people he doesn't know, he just kind of does his thing and
just just ask him if he wants a Bacardi and Coke, and then you're in.
oh, okay, all right.
That's
Like,
that's the
Bacardi,
secret.
Coke.
We're having
That's the secret.
Rocker
Oh.
chick. Remember that, okay? Bacardi and Coke.
Oh,
Just don't have me make it because it'll be more Bacardi than it will be Coke.
that's okay.
Oh, good stuff. All right, guys, make sure you go check out the website, the UnitedStatesParanormal.com, where you can find all of our merchandise. And, look, J-Dub's sporting the Great White Bald Beaver t-shirt right now. The Rocker Chick has the United States of Paranormal podcast banner behind her with Haskins J-Dub also has a Camptober koozie. I think all the Camptober stuff came down. I think I took it down. So that's not on our merch store. That little koozie you just showed right there is not on our merch store. Larissa has a couple different pieces that she has ordered off there and supports us. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And also patreon.com/TUSOP. Don't forget you can go and see all of the first Columbia City haunted jail footage, our walkthrough. It has all the EVP audio clips on there too, so you can go check that out. Plus, every week you get all of this in all of its red nose glory from blowing my nose all day long.
And aren't you starting a Twitch?
Twitch, the Twitch is coming. It's under Golden Mojo Entertainment, just one word. Just type it as one word. You can find us, or we're gonna start having links on all of our Facebook pages, including United States Paranormal, Golden 80s, Indiana Chiefs fans, and when this comes out, it's going to be a couple weeks ago. But me and Chico are doing our first live stream as we stream the 2026 NFL Draft, the whole entire first round.
Oh.
We have been building up to this for weeks now, doing our study. And yeah, Larissa, you'll be there, right? You'll chime in, say hi.
Sure. You send me the. Yeah. You send me
I
the.
wouldn't even be there. I was like, no, I'm not doing it.
I'll send you the link. You can, I'll send you the link.
Okay. You know what? I'll log in and listen to you chit chat.
It'll be fun. We working with Roundtable Sports for most of the NFL season. We have deep dived into a lot of things, and we're learning a lot more. It's like doing paranormal. When you start researching, you start understanding more and more about the paranormal world and the spiritual world, the Native American world, and all that stuff that kind of blends it all together to get where we are today. So we've been having a lot of fun. And of course, we are going to get different access to Arrowhead this year if everything pans out like it's supposed to. So it's going to be that first game that's going to be a little tricky. Yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, go check out the website. Go check out our streams are coming. We got plans for some different things. I don't know exactly where we're going to start, but it's probably going to be nostalgia 80s sitcoms and some of the pilots with some of the most controversial episodes. So it ought to be interesting. It'll be fun. A couple hours in the evening, everybody just join on in. And then, of course, we're going to start streaming Shasta Sleeping 24 hours. And when you get tired of that, you get Ozzy. So it's just going to go back and forth.
Yay! I'd watch it.
I can see it now. It's like, when does that stream start? Because I want to watch that. Is J-Dub going to show her butthole or what's going on?
Oh, goodness.
I think Shasta's got a poop. She just deflated.
There you go.
Yeah, you did.
Larissa, always my pleasure. Thank you so much.
We love you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It
She
must
needs a
really stink in there.
It's bad.
Oh, how long can she hold on? I don't know. Anyways, until next week, guys, keep it spooky. And I'll see you on the other side.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the United States of Paranormal podcast. Check us out at UnitedStatesOfParanormal.com, where you can find our Spotlight of the Month, Fan of the Month, and all of our amazing merchandise. Or you can find us on social media at Facebook at the United States of Paranormal, Instagram at the United States of Paranormal, and YouTube at the United States of Paranormal 1795. And don't forget, we are now on Patreon. Just go to patreon.com/USP TUSOP.
Please check out the other podcasts in the Golden Mojo Entertainment Network of podcasts. Golden 80s, Indiana Chiefs Fans, Gridiron Kings, Murd Nerds, The Nostalgia Tug, Real Terror, and the Puck Yeah podcast. But you can still find Golden Image Podcast, A Quart of Books and Booze, and The Call Guys, wherever you stream your favorite podcasts.
And if you have a location or a story that you would like for us to check into, please email us at the United States of Paranormal at gmail.com. Please like, rate, and subscribe wherever you listen. Thank you for all of your support. Bye.